There are now more than 200 confirmed coronavirus cases across 24 states, including those here in Georgia. Kentucky just confirmed its first case. 14 people have died as the number of people infected worldwide swells past 100,000. Meanwhile, U.S. Customs and Border Protection has released the number of travelers who agents have sent for enhanced health screenings. From February 2nd through March 4th, more than 63,000 travelers at U.S. ports of entry have been referred to the CDC. Most of those were airline passengers. Fewer than 800 came by land, and just 113 travelers came by ship. On average, CBP processes more than 1 million people a day. This morning, President Trump signed the bipartisan emergency coronavirus spending package. It passed both the House and Senate almost unanimously earlier this week. It allocates more than $8 billion to combat the spread of COVID-19. More than $2 billion is earmarked for the CDC for prevention and response. Another $3 billion will go to a public health emergency fund and the National Institutes of Health to research and develop vaccines and treatment. It also provides nearly $1.3 billion to help protect Americans living abroad from coronavirus.